Welcome back for a Beatles Timeline Moment. A timeline of more than 100 years of facts and events, with notable songs and people in the history of the Beatles. Please subscribe to this channel to stay informed with future historical Beatles Timeline moments. George Harrison. Born on February 25, 1943, George Harrison was an English musician and singer-songwriter who achieved international fame as the lead guitarist of the Beatles. Sometimes called the Quiet Beatle, Harrison embraced the Indian culture and helped broaden the scope of popular music through his incorporation of Indian instrumentation and Hindu-aligned spirituality in the Beatles' work. Although the majority of the band's songs were written by John Lennon and Paul McCartney, most Beatles albums from 1965 onwards contained at least 2 Harrison compositions. His songs for the group include Taxman, Within You Without You, While My Guitar Gently Weeps, Here Comes the Sun, and Something. By 1965, he had begun to lead the Beatles into folk rock through his interest in Bob Dylan and the Byrds, and towards Indian classical music, through his use of Indian instruments, such as sitar, which he had become acquainted with on the set of the movie Help. He played the sitar on numerous Beatles songs, starting with Norwegian Wood, having initiated the band's embracing of transcendental meditation in 1967. Paul McCartney and John Lennon were in a skiffle group called the Quarrymen. In March 1958, at McCartney's urging, Harrison auditioned for the Quarrymen, but Lennon felt that Harrison, having just turned 15, was too young to join the band. McCartney arranged a second meeting, on the upper deck of a Liverpool bus, during which Harrison impressed Lennon by performing the lead guitar part for the instrumental, Raunchy. He began socializing with the group, filling in on guitar as needed, and then became accepted as a member. The band's first residency in Hamburg ended prematurely when Harrison was deported for being too young to work in nightclubs. On November 29, 2001, George Harrison died of cancer at a property belonging to Paul McCartney in Los Angeles, California. He was 58 years old. We would like for you to participate for a Beatles discussion at our timeline website, the4beatles.com. There, you can share your thoughts and memories with us and others of more than 250 Beatles timeline topics. Again, please subscribe to this channel to stay informed with future historical Beatles timeline moments.